Adeshman by Mamuina, Joe Mamaqua, Benumeri, Admoba KFM TV, so Emraso saying you may sema Yabuano, Efia, my Muniania, Ebesom was in Siakasia, or KFM TV, so and you may sem no a dozen ye papa, Mikai will say you may be Adaruma, and then you may want more as some as name, Medin semi, Mede Ebesomo. Asidastron Co and confirm KFM Musical Center, Dada Bate Carbana Talent, Microfinance, or more. And then you may want more elbow me chidoma me din semno me de eba be somo na semno e dosu ye papa pa se mu fo ase ma me okenkan fo yi me so me de be somo se no sia kase na de bedi mo akotini ebi ene se ende dwe mampani John Dramani Mahama we kopiem e wo Tanzania man ma wodin sem bi abetudwa wode kwa magana fo ine no ye de mu sem ye de ebeba be somo nwumre e wo kase ne so sa enso so ana lashibi eye incident e course ho no eno so enwumre ye de mu nsem ye de ebebro e wo kase ne so ye de dwede nsem ebeka ho e de ama eye mpanifo etwemu se eye fuo no wo mo hwe nim se se ade ne bo ne bekoso ekodu 10 point 46 Ghana cedis I no so ye de mu nsem ye de ebeba besumu anope ye de ni jede nsem ebeka ho e de ama abeto adwa se eye agrada watchna anna eye wo be free prisoner be no na sorry for no wo mani agiye papa se wo mosofo bai wo san abeka wo monsabiu me no so enwumre ye de mu nsem ye de ebeba besumu e wo kase ne so we ni nsem ne afufro pi ayabo no ayede besumu se no sia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekai wo sensemi etwegu e wo ye abefo ntintam fidie ne so Facebook and YouTube KFM TV GH and YouTube betimi atwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche no so wo de guasie ama me kama kenkai fo enwumre edin ameje so ene ma me esinkroma me dane me ho sema me ba me hyensem na se e de ama Ebusia for yes I mamuina kwaba edam asese enwume muguso etimu TV no ho amahwe no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso ekai wo senwume nsemi etwego ewe abefo ntintam fidie ne so Facebook any YouTube KFM TV GH no to betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwenche ne so de guase ama me kama me hyensem na se de ama odi a eye endedue Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kopie mu ewo eye Tanzania mine mu a eno wode nsem dodo na ekotudwa ewo ho na eye 2026 judicial year eye 20th anniversary celebration ekoso dema African Court on Human and People's Rights ewo koso ewo Arusha mine mu no ho ana mampani John Dramani Mahama wode nsem abetudwa woche mu se eyade obebo ne humodin increase executive interference ewo judicial system no se ne bebetimi abwama bibia no eye oman no eni bibia etimi akoso na mafom ntumapa edi efra nsem we ana mampani John Dramani Mahama wode abetudwa yenso edi bi esum ewo nwumenu si akase no eso.
The world feel like a small place. At no other time in our lifetime was that more evident than during the COVID-19 pandemic. By the time the World Health Organization announced the discovery of a new virus in Wuhan, China, that virus was already on an aeroplane to Johannesburg. It was already present in Accra on the roadside as individuals waited for a trotro at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, or seated towards the rear of a daladala en route to Ngaramtoni. If you look beyond Africa, what you find is that facade of the so-called Global North, a group of countries that have long held themselves up as beacons of democracy and human rights, of liberty, justice, and the rule of law, is fast crumbling. Judiciaries are no longer independent. Citizens and lawful residents are being disappeared by mass law enforcement and then placed without due process indefinitely in detention centers. We see executive overreach and a steady weakening of legislative independence. We see violations of international law. Restrictions are being placed on freedom of speech, assembly, and protest. There's a general loss of liberties and a sharp decline in public trust in governments. Mwalimu Julius K. Nyerere famously said, "One does not judge one's state of health by comparing yourself to a sick person." For far too long, we compared ourselves to the West and used what we believe were their standards as our benchmarks for all our endeavors. The reality we see today should serve as a clear call to action.
Adeshima Benuntin Samway Anaman Penny John Dramani Mahama wodi abetu dwenwume ya yenso yedi bi ababesumu yeto ansem no so di amaudia eye chairperson edima government eye parliament select committee edima local government and rural development eye ma me Queen Star Mami Pokria Soya wono edi abetu dwa wochim se si ade committee no ya de o ma hye inspection tour biase a eno eye side base dudie womo ashase ho ye 24-hour market ewo eye Western Mantem ne ho anomode sa adwumedie we ahihye so ho a no wombehwe ama adwumedie bia omodi no etimi akoso tote na etimi afa ne ntoma pa efransem we ana ma me Queen Star eye ma me Pokria Soya wode abetu edwa.
We need to discuss a few things with you before we move to go and meet them all together. And then we are also visiting the problem places in this region. So far, we have about 3 places that we know we definitely have to visit the assembly. And then we would plead with you to give us the information you know when we finish with them, the information you know before we move there. And then the second thing for us to do is we have chosen a few places, about 10, to visit and inspect where their 24-hour economy market is going to be built, which is under the local governance for President Mahama. We are inspecting especially electrification to the grounds where the market will be built, a few things to make sure that water is connected to the place is safe, there's road network, all of those things. The Speaker of Parliament has asked us to come and do that to make sure that a few challenges that you have here under local governance is taken back to him in Parliament. And again, to decentralize Parliament, meeting the assemblymen in all the districts in Western region. From here, we'll move, God willing, to the Central region. And then from Central region, God willing, we'll move to Eastern region. And then, God willing, move to Accra. We'll give ourselves a break. Then we'll continue from other places as well. So luckily, we are starting with the Western region. And we have come here to pay you a visit because you are the president representative. So we hope you cooperate with us, give us every information we need to gather so we'll be able to pursue the president's agenda of resetting the Ghana we all want. Thank you.
Tiafa no ntin samwe anama me Queen Star wode abetudwa yenso ye di bi ababesum ye to ansem ne so ede amodi awo match bosume ni de to so miensa e wa fimpinu ni edionu nsia mo ana ya waso east wo mode wo mabato e ebe hihye so nende ana wo final rally no wo mode hihye so enu nam so ema national chairman ede ma NDC ameni okono Johnson ase edunketia e bo ne homodin ekopie mu e wo dwumedie na se na ne sema odi tudwa ne se si ade ekopie mu aya waso east wo mo close doors the amobibia no nti wo hwe se supporters no wo mu ina ade o makoma pa ene o madwen ba ko betai baba jama echi na nkunimdie mapa etimi akọ ede ama no na Umaru Sandu de ade a wo mo empese wo no wo beba abeye mrahye bedwani e wo ho
panifo se akwara obewu de odi dufa bai esan ni ko mu kura no a wanya ka so obewu no obewu ana masa ka se obi a oyira no Bible say asenu aho asem kwase asem ma no wasi osaye kwan so enti utu no fu bibia ontie ade abachia na ni so betete no obaka se ni hu yanka enso na twam enu nti se si idea Yemunu say onka yehu biem. Eye Umar Sanda no. Wayi ne wo afri NDC abusuam. Anadwi. Enunti yesia no ba bia. Oye nua de. But onka ye party ho. Party sam de onka hu biem. De many man empire ye bo pa so beba anadwi ana. Acha mo mabiem. Da bi sesia me ka sende omraha no mba kancha mo se wajai wanya kanu de ajam ya bobolo to wi afa na okotwa no ma wo banka ya bobolo to na wi afa na okotwa banka enu de ajam enu nti me ka sa mane nwa de masramo ani se brother ubia nkoto said the beya ye be declare results no na de monsaka no na oye baba jama oko jira monemu akọ parliament se oko parliament wa womo abetra party office anyantete ansa na womo ko parliament no uduru ha womo adwumaye edanso
Ebusiafo enunti semwe Anna Johnson Asiedun Ketia awoye national chairman edima NDC ameni okon wode abetudwa yenso yedi bi ababe somo nemra wode ne nsem ebe wiye no Anna Baba Jama awoye wo aspire se candidate wo hono no so ede ne nsem etudwa wode kwama eye ne nkrofo se omonhwe na omuntu abe enfama no omuntu abane de mano na kunimdi ekoma na nya de obemo mon sesi from de biada obebo ne homoden amedwuma bia wo so ye edibo adehye ya wo ewa ya waso east no wobebo ne homoden aye bibia edi ama wonu nti sesi adedo hia ne wo mo vote ene wo mo support in some way Anna Baba Jama wo no so wode abetudwa enwumre ya ye de bi ababe somo.
To first also thank my contestants, my former chairman Ramni, my brother Dr. Zindo, my other brother Najib, and especially Hajia Amina for their support and understanding. Let me also extend my sincerest gratitude to the National Executive Committee for taking me through and finally endorsing my candidature. I want to thank my regional executives and my constituency executives for the support they have given me. I want to thank all of you, the delegates who went and made your choice. It is just opinion after the opinion, whether you voted for me or not. We are now one and facing one purpose together.
Number one.
Let me assure you that I am coming for service. As I said earlier, I am not motivated by material things. I am motivated by human service. I am here to serve you. I am here to ensure I make a difference in the life of everybody. How do we get our roads done? How do we get our youth jobs? How do we train our youth? How do we turn East Ayawasu into an industrial hub? These are the things that I am concerned with. And I can assure you that I am here to do more than what I have started doing, inshallah. Finally, today is not for long talk. I have spoken to you on several platforms. Today is to thank all of you and also ensure that, inshallah, we are going to work together. I'm going to take every step with my colleagues who contested with me. I'm going to consult you, I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to work with all of you so that East Ayawasu, which has been relegated to the background, will now take its rightful position in Parliament, inshallah. This time East Ayawasu Ayawaso will never be the tail, it's going to be the head, inshallah. I'm going to speak for you. I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to work with you. Inshallah, we'll turn East Ayawaso around and ensure that what we deserve comes to East Ayawaso. Thank you very much for your support. May Allah bless you.
Ebusiafo anu ntinsem we ana baba jama wode abetudwa yensu yedi bi aba besom na nsem no wan fence kwa wosan edit tudwa bi ma wo chem sesesi ade onu wabase wo ba be serve eye ni nkofo a wo mo ewa ya wasu east na nti so mo bom homode ma match bosome ne de to so miensa wa fimpinu ni eduonu miensa eduonu isia mu no wo mo to abe edema na ade obebo ne homode ama bibi bia wo mo hia ewa ya wasu east no wo no baba jama obehwe na wa ye ninia ede ama mo esan sesesi ano ade a wo mo ebo ne homode anase de ohia from nchen ane wo mo support ani wo mo vote eno ena ye ade ba ko betimi aboa ma nani so ade ho ene na koma pane na adwen pa wo ede ma ade hye ya wo mo ewa ye waso is no obetimi aye ede amom no nti wo hwe anim se eye match bosome ne de to so miensa eye ochena ebenada eye abato a mo de be hye so no nkonimdie mapa ebetimi akọ ede amon no baba jama o se ne be obetimi aboa ma de opeso ye mom ina wetimi aye ede amom nsemwe ano no so wode abetudwa enwume ye de bi aba abesomo na ye to ansem no so na ye de wo akonsem fufom dia eye Yusuf Sulemana or your Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resource was I a mashebedwani de ma di hye ya wo mo e wo bole bamboy abaton peswa so na wode abasobode kese e kwama blue water gas a Ghana penny for eyom se wo mo behwe magalamse a ekoso wo my Ghana ha no wo mo embebre anu ase no wo chem se se ade okopie mu e wo Savannah River e ade a blue water gas wo mabom homode amansoi eni ate krojin a eno ye adepa eno amaneni agiye papa pa enu tie no de saba sobode we ede ko ede amawo.
We are aware that there are some illegal miners on the river. I came here some time ago, and when I assessed the quality of water here, even though not from any technical point of view, but just a mere look at the face of the water, it was so brownish. And that was why we put together some 38 blue water guards to be on this side of the river. Now I've come to assess, and I can say that working together with those around the Solatona Kalba area, the water is changing. But the information I picked this morning is that there's some intense illegal mining activities on the Black Volta around Saro, Kalba areas. And I want to send a caution to them that they should quickly move out of the place, because we'll be sending our men on them and we'll ensure that they leave the water body in peace. Yes, I'm impressed of what I've seen so far, but I think that there's so much work to be done, and we will not relent in our effort in ensuring that the water becomes clean once again. And for those who are in the southern sector in our forest reserves, it is a pledge we have made to Ghanaians that will get them out of the forest reserves. We are resolute, we are focused, and we are determined to carry through these objectives that we have set for ourselves. Working with my minister, I think that there's some progress in terms of illegal mining in our water bodies and illegal mining in our forest reserves. Let me say that we are not saying that it has stopped. It's a human activity. You chase them out today, then the next day you come to see them. We are saying that we are committed to ensuring that it becomes a place that they will not want to come once we chase them out. And that's where we are getting to. So let me thank the Blue Water Guards, let me thank the DC, and let me thank the immigration officers who are also here. I'm told that once in a while they also monitor to ensure that we don't have people on the Black Volta disturbing it. So the media and everybody, we are grateful to you. help us in this fight. The fight against illegal mining, especially in our water bodies, is not government's work. It shouldn't be only government's responsibility. It should be a responsibility for all Ghanaians.
Ebusiafo enunti semwe Anna Yusuf Suleiman awoye Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources wode abetudwa enwume ya yenso ye de bi aba besomo na ye to ansem ne so de ama enwume dia mrahye bedwane awowo ye Ayawaso West wogon abato mpeso aso Honorable John Dumelo and de walanche free weekly cocoa drink program de ama basic schools ahodro ewo ni mpeso aso a wo chese eno ade bia ebeboa ma bibia no sukun kode womani agina ndem agibosomeni de tosumienu ewa afimpinu ni edonu nsiemu ana John Dumelo wo share sa programming ase. Ebusiafo enunti John Dumelo wono ana wokopiem ewo basic schools ahodo e won impeso aso a wakolanche free cocoa drink program ya wo chese na wotwe bia no won behwe ama cocoa drink de wo mu dibi akoma esukun kodaya eno ade bia nani agiye papa pan ye to ansem ne so de wa consent from the Deputy Education Minister Clement Apak wono so de kokobo kwama senior high schools ahodo a wo mu ewo man gan ha ene emu esukun fo abibia no wo mu hwe emma no maboni ekoso ewo sukun mu chese wodi kokobo we kwamom na wa mbehu se wa ye bibise no ade a wo mehwe mamra no ene wedi ni ye papa pa mfa wo se wo ye sukun ni no Ghana mra no ene obedi ne senia ese efata
what the hooliganism, the lawlessness, and indeed the misconduct that we are recording in some secondary schools, not all, very few, but as the saying goes, one bad nut can soil the taste of the rest of the nuts in your mouth. So please stay away from such behavior. Conduct yourselves properly, focus on your studies, and let your colleagues know that those who refuse to conduct themselves properly, those who misbehave, those who will be lawless, those who will engage in acts of criminality will be dealt with. And I'm sure you've heard that some of your seniors in some of those schools where we had reports about misconduct and lawlessness, the Director General is here, the Chief Director is here, Minister has given us the marching orders, President has given us his blessing that they be in our secondary school. So if you misconduct yourself, you will be arrested, you will be prosecuted, and you may go to jail, and also lose the opportunity to realize your dream through schoolwork. So let this be a caution through you to all students. But I know that you are here because you are good behavior. So help the agents of change. Let your colleagues who are here understand that you face to conduct yourselves lawfully, properly, and to respect the regulations as expected of you as students. And those who do not will face consequences. So be our ambassadors. We are very proud of you, and we are looking forward to tracking your progress.
Afanunti semwe ana Deputy Education Minister Clement Apak wode abetudwa yenso ye dibi aba besomo na ye to ansem ne so de ama enwumre di amrahye bedwane a wowo ofuase ayebi abato mpeso aso kojo oponkroma ende due wono so den hihye bi abetudwa we introduce Public Financial Management Amendment Bill 2026 a wo chemse bill we ade a ebe strengthen fiscal discipline na assign aboa ma public spending no etimi akonenim edi amaye semwe anakojo ponkroma wode abetudwa enwumra woni nsemtwofo hyiemu a woni womo etwetwe nkom.
Into this bill is the no plan no cash bill. No plan no cash. If it's not in the plan, you won't get any cash. And the specific loophole it seeks to close is that today there's room for ministries, departments, and agencies and metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies to embark on projects or programs which are not exactly emergency projects or programs, but projects or programs that are as though they are part of their normal work, except that they have not been certified under the National Development Planning Commission's plan, which they would have received from the ministries, departments, and agencies. And so this amendment seeks to deny the Ministry of Finance the opportunity to fund such projects and programs. This is separate from contingencies or emergencies that may come up. But for regular programs and projects that have not been included in the strategic plan of the MMDA or the MDA to get certification, the object of this amendment bill is to deny funding for it until such a time that it is thought of, captured, and certified as part of the National Development Planning Commission's program. The reason is that also from our experience in government and looking at the loopholes that exist today, there is room and there is a practice where a lot of money is spent on projects that are deemed important by the heads of these institutions, but these projects have not been included in the strategic plan and certified by the NDPC. Our hope is that we will find the best way to close this loophole so that every cedi that is spent of our limited resources is in pursuance of the National Development Plan, which would have been certified by the NDPC.
Ebusiafo no ntin semwe ana eyosoafo a wo ofuase ayebi abaton pesua so kojo ponkroma wode abetudwa yenso ye dibi ababesom ye gina ni semi so na ye twa ye ho akogye aboafo nkrato abaye ba nsem na ye betua so ediamo.
Medo benami Ghana duko do ajakle ho duko kata. Mi chonya nwi ade vena mi cho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mi wona susu savings, adishare, school buafo, cashback, ple bubua okata. Nenyebe egajom de mi agbo la letie tomegbeko aten aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola atenwava ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Tanebe mi foncho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Nenebe mi foncho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao. Nenebe washigba keke alum eleswe we have talent. Mi pepegede ngo nenye washigba lesua ne woge wokekegede ji to talent pomonu ome nenye be mi ponchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo ngike mi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu he ya va talent wo pay slip pe bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na kokko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mia flegeno na nohem v choji nto jinwade vare kwereka monpopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna kpohe ya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado monwa anobobwe nami akpenami
Etibe ya nyafi ke talent la.
Talent Microfinance Jengo Amegan Shpe Ape Letina Tejibo Hotame.
Miape Kapomoye nya 050-129-1298. Allo 050-128-9119. Talent Woga Kwamanu Banto.
Talent Microfinance, your channel of wealth.
Yo, I'm for and then Yamakwaba at the bar, a KFM musical shopper. de etoso mienu no wo free eye Kumasi Malcolm dadam ho no esane ede ba adum no saa bre no udu eye Sambra Junction Sambra Hotel nkwanta no so pe na shop no ene Sambra Hotel ene di nhwa animu wodi free Sambra Hotel a wo sane ede ko nanka na en Hagan ho no ane oho ana KFM musical shop de etoso mienu ya bie ne foforo na de e kan ne se emfidie papa etimiche de wode ya sorry de wode goro agoro ahodo juma de bia wode obehia eye mfidie mechira musical instrument bia no eye KFM ento wose Ghana muntie Asanteman muntie eye KFM musical shop ana sabre ya bie no foforo mu no chan ewo Prempeh the 2nd Street we free all men come down na wo sane ede ko adum no ane udu Sambra Hotel nkwanta so na wa dane on sani fa so oho ana KFM musical shop yi ewo ye ne Sambra Hotel ana ehwe animo ye twa abrebia
gina mese se be ya proud ana se me ye dwa na free Kumasi adum KFM instrument store obi bisa sa se bomen fo de what to no woni sida what de niam papa ejina wanim na what to say yes what to no bibia kan wakoma ni nyina free KFM instrument store Kumasi adum se mi tra na me to no ma mi timi nya ho me ka fi se fi papa mu anim na mi kina no wo betra ye ko ma ya do se kana twa nanka kana u ensemfu ayi
Adeshimamba yesan mamuina akwaba edamu asise enwume mugusu Etimo TV ho amohwe no nsiakase wo KFM TV ne so mekoso e kai wo se enwume nsami etwego ewo ye abefo ntentam video ne so Facebook eni YouTube KFM TV gye chenu tu betimi ahwebi na wa share na wa like na wa dwentwe ne so de gu ase ama me kama na metwansem ne so e de ama ode a eye embassy e de Republic of Ghana wo Doha wo mo de eye nsemwe e kwa ma Ghana fo a womo ewo kata eni bebia se sesi ade nkebe ya womo hwema registration form amodi abanum womo enfa na mo register enam eyesa mentime ho ase ne basabasa yesi wo honti womo ebepese Ghana fo bia eho ebetimi aboban ede amomanu nti ana omode san kaibo we kwama mo chese enfa wo se wo ye sukuu ni wo ye adwumayeni wo ye visitor na wo ebusuafo mpono womo hwese sa form si befa bi na wa felini nia ede amom se ne be ya bibiba na ewo se omutimi eboa mo a ebe ye mre ede amom na mboa bia no wometimi ede akwa amom anu nti sesi ade nsem ana eye embassy de Republic of Ghana wo Doha no womode abetudwa yenso ye de bi aba besomo ewo eye no siakase no eso na medewo eto ansem ne so akonsem from enwumedia eyende due demolition exercise so ewo doji and Woketu North Municipality ewo from Mantem no no enam so ema properties no ma bebre na ade a wo mo ebubu no mo asai ni ane se eye expansion exercise bia ekoso no wo mo akwan ni ade o mo ye no eno enenam so ema sa demolition exercise we akoso a wo mo hwe se wo mbenya kwan kese na eye mpuntundwuma bia o mpeso mo ye no wo metimi aye.
Demolition exercise will be coming on after the Christmas holidays. What happened was, before the Christmas holidays, MC met all of them on the stretch from our jurisdiction, that is Secure Christmas Municipal Assembly, and we had an engagement with them. We told them they pleaded for after the Christmas holidays. So what happened was, we gave them that privilege to go through the Christmas holiday. After, we come back and do the demolition. So, and after that was on the 4th, ECMA resumed on the 4th, but we really gave them ample time. Today is on the 19th, so giving them 2 weeks even after the time they pleaded. So they were aware. Last week, the ban also came around to announce finally that we are coming to do the demolition, so they are all aware that this exercise will be going on today. The ban will start from the interchange to Mapis Junction, that is almost at Sky FM, almost at TFI. So that's the stretch we are demolishing. But fortunately, all the 3 assemblies are carrying this exercise today. ECMA, STM, and Shama. So we are all doing it concurrently. We all met last week. We met the regional minister and he gave us a deadline. We came back to inform all the people who are on the stretch, both assemblies. So they are all aware. What we are doing, STM is doing the same thing. Shama also doing the same thing. It's on both sides. All the temporary structures sitting on both sides of the road.
Ebusiafo ye de wo eto ansem ne so akonsem fofom dia ndedwe Ghana Post Service e dia betu yo mo chese na watwi me eye arehosem asie e wo lashibi ene ne important no enam so ma Liberia ni ba ko de woto ananam e won siedo ne no ana ndedwe eye Sakumono District Police Command e dia betu yo mo chese omonsa aso nipa bese miensem a wo mo esusu sesa eye ewude e course wo eye lashibini ni important wo mo enim ho bi no mo chese eye Liberia ni a mo ekunu no ya branch a wenya mfisha eduonu nsia 26 years ana wo matimi edi na ewu a eno ayare hosem ye papa na mo chese eye sa victim ye a wato ananam e won sedui sa nipa bonfo ana mo to share ne so a eno de wo mo eye no nyamran sem asese ade eye Sakumono District Police Command e dia betu jo mo chese sankrofo we wo monsa etimi asomumu a ye de o makotwe aban ekukuma a wo mo betuto omo ano e de afa nsem ba kumienu ehwanu nti semwe ana enwumeye nso ye de bi aba besomo na ye to ansem ne so e de ama de plantain chips vendors enso e de nsem bi abetudwa how mo kasatia allegation na koso se plantain chips no se si ade o mo chia rubber no mo de ato angwa ne mu na de o mo de achia man na yeso yare eno ana vendors etwem se bibisa eni ho de biara da wo mu ntimi enya ade ebekon atia Ghana for anase nipadua no eno ti sansem a etwegu wo Ghana ha no wuti bia na wabo ato egu eno ti no kwa bia enim no ye twa wo mu de hyehye so na bi ana yeso ye de so mu enumre
Where
Finally, plantain vendors, plantain chips vendors for more Anna, or most of Modio Yechewe, Asheswa, and you may answer DB about Besomona, free science, Seminum, do a consent from there. And you may do copium, I will be my so and Sam Emusesi adio copium, I will be my so US, Qatar and Iran, a ho Ayashi, papa, Nini and Sam Intime Huasia, Mani Mosu Hono, and no Anam Swama Sisia, dear Sa, and Maya Mabubodino, a ho Aye Butu, Nano and the day, I bet you just say a US jet back or a crash, a wha, and no, our year, I will who ye papa, now more HMO says, Sisia dear, a dear tram, a woman. Energy site near the adeno and no anasesia or more ebe target to her and no aye I will who ye papa na ye UK Prime Minister and Sweden sembi abetuja watch mo says sia de sa mentime ho ase amani ho so wo mo ehwe se ano ebetimi abrase na bibibia etimi atodin ewo ho dia mom no nti sia de US Iran ana Qatar de ade a eho ahye papa mentime ho ase bi amani ho mi so wo ho a yen na ye hwe se ano ebetimi abrase dia amayen eno nti semwe ananwume ye de fi obi man sumu ayede aba besomo ewo kase no eso enwume eno nti mi gina sa nsemi so na madane me hosema me ba me de nsem no eko edwadie emu. Yaden sem no eko edwadie mu dia eye oil marketing companies ahodo a wo mo ewo my Ghana han wo mo chese wo match bosome ne de toso ba ko wa fimpinu ni eduonu nsia mu no eye ade a wo mo hyasie adjuste eye fuel prices ni ade no mo chem se ade fuel prices no wo mo ebe pagya mo do 1% ene eye 3% per liter a no penifo ene de abetudwo mo chese sesi ade eye go no wo mu petrol no ebo no ekodu 10.46 eye Ghana cedis a no previous eye ebo no na eye 10.24 Ghana cedis na sesi ade wo mu ebe pagya mu kakra na wo mu chese kane no na exchange no ye 12.53% a wo mu timi eti su ye papa na sesi ade wo mu san ebe jemu kakra ede do 10.46% eye Ghana cedis a eno no ebe bo amodwuma omoye no anase fango no etimi afa nento mapa efra ewo my Ghana hase ayen so ye de bi ababe somo eno nti enwumrei eye edwade nsem no eye oil marketing companies amo my Ghana hanu wo mo chemu se sesi ade fuel prices no wo mo epejemu kakra yen so yedi bi ababe somo ewo kase no asumi gina so na me de edwade nsem no aba na wiye na madane me ho sema me ba me de nsem no eko enigedie mu. Yaden sam no ekwa ni jedie mu dia yen na ye maame eye mama pata grada ba kope ayede no ekotwa aban kukumu a eye court ebu ase eye mfie du enuma ede man 15 years no machine ni egu mama ni 1 year no eye 1 year no odi kode mu no ochina ana wodi ni nia ebe wiye ewo my Ghana no enam so ama okopie mo ewo champion eye heavyweight champion ministry a ade ana asori me wo moni agiye papa ni t-shirt ntomani ade de wo mu etwa biye papa ochina grada epia wo mu de behia no kwan ewo ho sa sisi ade na asori ho eho aye butubutu esiama enso ni asori fo wo mu eye ntoto yese wo china grada epia wo behia no ewo kwan fe so nsem we ana ase oye twewe ana yenso ye dibi esomo Ebusiafo enu nti eye heavyweight champion ministry agrada sorry no eye church members and omo siesie nechi kama se ne be ochina opia wo betime akoje no FL so ebusiafo ye gina sansem wesu ne de nigede ensem ni nia aba na wie ye ensem no na edoso ye papa enwume na de di mu akotine ABN sende due Ghana man penny His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wodi nsem bi abetudwa no we copy mu ewo bi man se ma African Court Anniversary course no ho ana wodi sansem ni na tudwa enwume yen so ye di bi eba besom wo sa enso so ana lashi bi eye ewo a course ho no Liberian eye nipa ba kotu anana no ewo nsed na police for the abetudwa mu chese nipa miensa de wo monsa asoni mu a wo modi omo akotwe aban ekukum ye de dwede nsem eka ho edema eye oil marketing ahodo bi omo my Ghana hanso echem se fuel prices no omo betum kakra eno eye ade bi ebeboa momo adwuma no etimi akoso edia momo ye de ni gede nsem eka ho edema wochna ana mama pata grada ye beyi no efie ase na asoyefo ewo mo yi ahomboa eni siesie ede akohia no kwan a enwumre ye de bi aba besom we ni nsem ni afufuro pi ayaboa no a ye de besom se no nsia kase wo KFM TV ne so ye de aseda sonko ebekwa ma yaboa for KFM Musical Center dada bateka bana talent microfinance omo ana enwumre wo mo so ya sinema ye din semi ye de ba ebesom okinkai for otemi nka no edin a meje so enimami esinkroma ye mamuina ajo